They don't like to dance with strangers.
I mean, you keep telling people to stop talking to strangers. Eventually, they're gonna listen, huh?
I'm Tiaan.
I'm Vivian, and this is Cosecha Salvaje Wild Conversations.
How's it?
How tired are you still
Oh,
from our 48 hours of intense
binge drinking.
hanging out?
On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being well rested and 10 being dead, I'm at like 5.
And that was 48 hours ago.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's a slow recovery.
Oh, yeah, we're old.
I don't think you have either now, but I haven't bench drinking or party because that's literally our way to party now.
Yeah.
If we go party, that's what it means. Just like dry and drink
Yes.
and be awake for too long.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, staying up late, talking to people.
I don't think I have done that since like when we met 3 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
That we used to do it like every Mykonos
Oh, yeah.
until you
We
disembark.
couldn't do it anymore.
Until you disembark, basically.
I see.
Yes, but like that's not like for me as a Latina. That's not what partying means. Like what I remember was like you go to a club or even a house, and you don't bench drink. You dance drink.
What's that?
Oh, you don't sit down just to drink. You no. You dance with the people
I see.
in the living room. Yeah, that's
In the living room.
yeah. If you don't have money to go out
To the club, you just dance at home.
yeah, of course.
I mean, we do that.
We used to do
Give it to
like
a
garage
mom.
parties.
I see.
Yes. Like if you had a garage,
But we
an
do
empty garage.
parties for like birthdays, like special occasion parties are like that.
But here's the thing:
Welcome.
in Colombia, every occasion is a special occasion.
I see.
You see, there is
I
not
see.
an
There
excuse
must
for
be the
no.
dancing.
Yes, that's a thing,
I see.
and also like drinking is a thing, but it's not. It's very different from what you guys do. Like a brandy and coke.
Because we're animals. Let's just be clear, okay? Nobody should drink like South Africans drink.
Man, it's difficult. It's hard to keep up because like
I don't know between us and the Brazilians who's worse, to be honest. Like very similar, but I think when it comes to clean consumption, I
You
think we
guys.
drink more than them.
yes,
Although they party nicer than us, I will give them that.
yes, but then
Yeah.
again, they will drink like what? Most likely beer.
Yeah.
You're more like a cocktail. You cannot tell me brandy and coke it's not a cocktail.
Brandy and Coke is brandy and Coke.
It's a cocktail.
Yeah, it's a cocktail, technically. If you put some lime in there, it's a John West. But essentially, like, yeah, we call it hardout. It means hard food. Something that sat in a cask. Give me something that was in a cask.
But then again, it's funny because like we ate and drank,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
You might get tipsy and all, but you just keep going and then like hours disappear. You just don't know what time it is anymore until it's like daylight again. We in the other side of the world, you either eat before because you're gonna get fucked up. Maybe ask for like some like finger food.
Yeah.
Yes, because either
Give me some cocktails.
yes, exactly. Because either you eat or you drink. You don't do both.
Mm-hmm.
It's expensive. And then once you're sure you're gonna go home or the club closes, which is at 3 a.m. before you decide if you wanna keep going in another house, you need to go like and buy like on the street food like hamburger or like greasy food.
Yeah, gotta line the stomach. We also do that.
So we can keep going.
Yeah.
Yes, and then you keep going, and then it is more relaxed if you came from like 8 hours of dancing. You just go and you sit down and you behave according to what the host and the neighbors allowed.
I see.
Because it's 3 a.m.
Of course.
That's a way different way to party.
Yeah.
But now that we're on literally your late 30s, how different you used to party? What's different from now?
What's different from now is like you saw me and we drank a lot, right? Okay, way too much, an unnecessary amount. So that I don't do so much anymore. be honest, for years I haven't done that regularly at all. Like maybe once or twice a year, like vibes, okay, and only with certain people and under certain circumstances. Before, when I was younger, it was more often more vigorous drinking. I think, like you said, like before when I was younger, the tendency seemed to be to drink to get fucked up.
Yes.
The point being
Yes.
to get drunk.
Like if you weren't drunk, you didn't go to party.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But now it's a little bit different. Also, the other thing that changed is now like if me and AJ are there, we're having a braai, we finished eating, we're still drinking, and you guys go to bed. You left us alone. Oh man, in my 20s, straight to the bar.
Oh, you would leave the house.
Yes.
I see. Would that, like, what time does the bar close here?
When people stop drinking.
In South Africa, it's quite difficult. Is there not a rule like 3 a.m. we're just gonna close whether you
most of them will call last rounds around 3 p.m. Around 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Around 3 a.m. But then there are other ones you can go.
There's always something.
Something is always open. Yeah.
I see. Because let's say in Colombia, there is like the normative. It's like 2:33. They've been playing with that, you know, especially when there is something important. So they kind of like reduce or increase.
Gotcha.
It's convenient. But these places they call clubs, and a club is like closed doors, and it goes until 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Like only you know that you're partying. Yeah.
Exactly. We have a few like those. Actually, we have like a precious handful of those, so that when you go to your local and your local does eventually close, they call last round at 2 and they kick you out at 3.
Yeah.
Then you have there are still places to go. What's funny for me is I remember, going with the Z Germans, right?
I see.
And them telling and telling them at like 3 in the afternoon, come, we're going to the pub, we're gonna go watch a game of Praga, we're gonna get drunk. I'm like, what? It's 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, what is shit? And then they told me that they would also start drinking early, but they would drink at home. They would pre-drink because drinking is expensive in Europe. So they would pre-game until they're already on a level and only then go out. So for them, going out to the club is like, oh, we'll go around 11. Like if you go into a South African club at 11 sober, you're gonna turn right around and walk out. Okay, everyone's gonna be haggard because they've mostly been sitting there since they came home from work.
We're so similar because I mean, in cities like Bogota, I don't know the rest of the country to be honest, because I haven't been partying outside Bogota. But like you start early in like these pubs and like small bars that open at 3 p.m. You can start there and just keep your drinking going. Or little stores like convenience stores that have these tables outside that are cheaper and convenient, so you can get like your drunkenness high. So then you go to the club where the music is and you go and dance, and you're already like tipsy, but not too much because they have like this restriction. They can like how you call it when
if you're too drunk, they can boot you.
Yes, they can. Yeah, but that has a name. Like when they can decide whether you go in or not.
There's a bouncer.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they can do that. So you have to be drunk, but not too obvious.
Oh no, here you can be. Here in a place like that, you can be quite drunk. You have to be only two things. You need to not be making trouble.
That's
okay. As long as you're not bothering anyone. If you're drunk, nobody's gonna really say too much. Somebody might, hey, calm, But other than that, no, not really. Only when you're like a danger to yourself or others would people here kick you out of a club. The bouncers here are not nice, but they're lenient.
But
when they do decide to take you.
Like things have changed so much, even for me. Because like I said, like for me, dancing is part of the party. Like if I don't dance, it's like I didn't party.
I
Makes
see.
sense?
Yeah.
But that comes since I was a child.
Mhm.
Like all the mini parties we used to do in the family or the friend's house or in the garage house, you put music, you dance, and then if you drink, and that's fine.
Mhm.
And then when in my early 20s, when I used to go to the clubs, nobody was like shy. You go for dancing. You go for dancing. It doesn't matter who it is. You
Mhm.
can just ask anybody,
Mhm.
unless the boyfriend or the girlfriend are too like, but you just go and ask anybody to dance and we'll be fine. But now, I don't know when I went. Like recently, I went to like a club and literally nobody dances. The new generations don't dance. They don't know how. And they're like, I don't know. They don't like to dance with strangers.
I mean, you keep telling people to stop talking to strangers. Eventually, they're gonna listen, huh? Like
Yeah,
this is the thing. Where I think it comes from is this. The like for me personally,
yeah,
dancing. It's not that I can't do it.
I know.
I just don't like doing it in public.
That's where you need to do
You
it.
see, because I'm reserved like that. No, but it's just a part of my personality. It's not. There's nothing I can do about it. There's always. I need the Dutch courage to get in there. But once I do go. But I think it's because of Gen X. I think it's their fault.
They
Gen X.
ruined the
Gen
party
X.
for everybody else.
No, they didn't ruin the party, but their habit of forcing people to go when they don't want. Like.
Yeah, like
You know,
people like
go
peer
dance,
pressure.
go dance with your grandmother. That kind of.
Yeah, when
Yeah,
they
yeah, yeah.
push you in the center of the circle.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, that's a normal thing we do.
Yeah,
You
you
suck
see
it up
that
and you
that
do it.
traumatizes people. That's why they're not dancing anymore.
But
Because for
that's
people like me, like that will be the last time you see me there.
but you see, that's like that's the best part. Like I remember I told you this. Like one of my colleagues, a few of my colleagues from MSc, like one of our thing was like ugly dancing. It's just like go in the center of the thing and just dance ugly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're not here to pick up men, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So we just ugly dancing, and that's it. It was like this. Do you remember Mr. Bean? This movie that he does, that he's a agent.
Mm-hmm.
There is a part. There is the last movie he did. There was a dancing scene in a club where he's like hammered, like he's like he got some drugs.
Oh yeah.
And then he started like dancing to that song.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, yes.
So it's just like the perfect song for you to just like dance ugly. And in the end, nobody's gonna remember you guys. There's not gonna be like public shame or like walk of shame.
That's not at all what it's about.
What is it? It's your inner trauma.
Yeah, it's about being comfortable. Whether you know the people or not, that's not going to make you comfortable around them.
But is it
As a matter of fact, if they're strangers, that probably makes it worse for some people.
That's so interesting.
Mild agoraphobia is a thing. Go out into the world and deal with the people, no problem. But in certain situations, being surrounded by a bunch of drunk people is like my worst nightmare.
We have talked about this. Like nobody notices what you do.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You notice, and it matters to you. So it's got nothing to do with anybody else. And if you force somebody to do something like this, and it's because of that. It's because of being placed on the spot the whole time.
Yeah.
That you develop feelings like that in the first place.
Yeah, you either like it or
so you
hate
just
it.
become more and more reluctant. You're not allowed to enjoy it because it's like a chore.
It's funny, but yeah, it's like we used to just go to the club and just like dance with anybody and have no problem. But here's the thing: like when I was an entertainer and I had to go and dance with all men, because that's were the only age available, and that was the only age I was allowed to. Like I was not allowed to dance too long with like young guys.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, exclusion, I don't know, harassment, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we like our target was like 40, but then it wasn't comfortable. But then if I go to a salsa club, like a proper salsa club. Like the guys who best dances are not young people.
Of course, yeah.
Like
They had a lot more practice.
but then it's an honor. How like it's so strange.
That's
how that
exactly
changed.
what I'm saying to you. To you, going to club and dancing sounds like fun. To me, that's a horror story. Like, like that's
Such a drama queen.
That's the last thing you see. So it's a little bit about perspective and personality. The fact that everybody used to be able to do it and nobody now is able to do it because people have lost interest in stuff like that. It's the sad part.
Sucks.
I think it's. I mean, I took a jab at Gen X, but it's not just their fault. It's not just that when the kids are small, forcing them to do it against their will. It's not just that. There's a lot of things, like if you Google, all of the terrible things that have happened to people at these nightclubs. Right.
Fair enough. Yeah.
It's not safe anymore.
It's
Back
not.
then,
It
people
never
had
been.
respect. People were slightly better at. You could go out, get drunk, and be safe. Okay, there are very few places in the world left where you can safely do that with no risk whatsoever. Look what happened with this 19-year-old girl, maybe 6 months ago in Tijuana. This Indian girl. Hey, she went with a spring break, something like this. They went with friends to the beach.
American.
Yes, they went with friends to the beach. She went for a walk along the beach alone. She drowned in like 6 feet of water, 50 yards away from someone else, and nobody ever knew. Oh my god! Because she was drunk.
It's amazing to me that so many Americans went to Tijuana, got drunk, and got back alive.
And made it.
Yeah, like the amount of spring breaks and
that's a whole topic all by its onesie.
Exactly, like the amount of stories of people going to Tijuana getting drunk just because it was a spring break. It's like I've never done that. It's like you're saying
we do that,
you used to. Yeah, what did you go? Mozambique?
No, we went. No, Margate is the one.
Margate, is that outside?
Margate is in Durban. It's close to Durban.
But it's in South Africa.
It's in South Africa, yes.
I see.
Yes. But Margate is the place they all go.
I mean, in Colombia will be Cartagena or Santa Marta.
Yeah.
No, in Colombia will be, there is a little place, a small town, 2 or 3 hours from Bogota, hot, very hot. It's called Melgar and Girardot. It doesn't have an ocean, but you can have pool and clubs.
Fair enough.
And it's cheap.
Fair enough.
There's always somebody who has a uncle who has a house who can give you a place to stay. You just need to stay for like 2 hours because either during the day you spend the day in the pool and the night you spend the night in the club.
Yeah.
But we don't. These people go outside the country. They literally go to Mexico.
Wow. Of course, there are going to be the astute ones to point out that if you want to be very technical, country, schmantry, Mexico, let's just say the lines are blurry over whether Mexico and America are in fact completely separate countries. I know in their heads, yes.
It is, and a big border and patrol.
And I don't mean that in the cultural or the sense. I mean that in the physical location sense. I mean, they're right there. You can drive to Tijuana from Miami.
Exactly.
3 hours, yeah. So it's there.
From Miami? No, I don't think so.
I'm not sure exactly how far it is, but you can drive there.
Yes, you can drive.
So it feels like it's naughty because it's Mexico,
It is super naughty.
And let's be honest, they go for the drugs and the poor policing.
Yeah.
Let's just say it.
And they go and speak Spanish.
Call it
papacitos, mamacitas.
Yeah, no, I think they go because, here, it's a tradition to go to Margate. So I just think it happens that in America, Tijuana is the place where the kids go for their. Here we call it a metric holiday.
The metric holiday?
Yes.
And how long does it take?
And that's after you finish school. So that's every December holiday, all of the matrics, they will go to Margate. The people who passed this year, well, passed, the people who graduated this year will go to so they will finish, like, I think they usually finish around mid-November.
So that's like, yes, like that's like the prom trip.
Yeah.
The promotion trip. That reminds me, when I was coming here, like from Bogota to Istanbul, there was like this group of 30 kids. I told you they were doing also their, like, not graduation, but these people are like from a rich school. So they were saying like they have two trips, one in like 10th grade and one in 11th grade. But the 10th grade, it's like local, and then this one is like the international one. And I was like, man, I never had that one. Like the farthest thing we did was like going to Tocancipá. It's funny, but it is true.
What did you do in Tocancipá?
There is, I show you. Do you remember this park that I wanted to take you? That there is the Taj Mahal there.
Oh yes.
That was our trip.
Oh.
It was a full day. It was super fun, don't get me wrong. It's fantastic. You get like zip lines and you see animals. There's a zoo, and like you can go to the Taj Mahal. Inside is also like a party place. It's absolutely gorgeous. But I never had this like international, not even local, not national trips.
We had lots of trips.
Yeah.
Like especially me, because almost all of the school trips in South Africa are sport related.
I see.
So if you do sports, you're gonna see a lot of trips and go all over. And if you're and then it's kind of like, okay, you're gonna start, with nationals. So first you make it to national, then you get to take a trip, to Cape Town. Great.
I see.
And then if you do well enough and they invite you somewhere else to an overseas tournament, then maybe you're gonna get to go overseas as well. So it's, I almost want to say, in sport, it's almost the good teams get to travel more than the not so good teams. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, if you do 3 different sports, your parents are crying because they have to pay for all of this shit.
That was my next question. Who paid for your trips?
We do something, we call it Blikskit.
Is it what, like a fundraising?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So the school kids will dress up funny, and they will stand in the intersection like beggars. But everybody knows what they're doing, and everybody knows it's for their sport trips, and everybody just chips in and pay for them. Yeah.
So you did that, but you don't like dancing?
Yeah.
Like dressing up is okay?
Well, first of all, then I was a teenager.
Anyway.
And I needed the money. I was getting paid for that.
Where did you go? Outside? Overseas? Did you go somewhere?
Me, I never went overseas. I was never good enough for anything. Furthest I went was Cape Town. There was a trip that I could have gone on to New Zealand, a Christchurch trip.
Why?
That I missed out on because I broke my leg. So I kind of missed my opportunity.
That was the time you jumped out of the window?
Yes, that was that time. That was grade 11. Yeah.
Great. That's the thing. Like, I don't understand how, and this thing I told you too. I think I told you. Economy has always been bad. Like, I don't remember a time that economy was extremely bloomed and everybody was rich and happy. But now, specifically now, economy is not that good. But there were half of the plane, 40 kids going to Istanbul, which is not it's not like Venezuela. They're not going. They're going to the other side.
Yes.
They're going to the other side of the world.
Yes. What often also happens nowadays, I've seen this is the new trend because it's gotten so expensive and you can't really raise that fund so easily anymore.
No, it's expensive.
What the schools are doing is they're going to the local businesses. Okay?
Like a sponsor.
Yes, and they will say to the local car dealership, hey, listen, your kid is in school here. How about we write off his school fees and you give us a car? Yeah? And then we put nice signs all over the school.
Oh, you told me about it. A raffle.
Yes, exactly. Then the dealership goes, okay, I can sponsor you a car. Obviously, for them, it's a little bit cheaper. They can swing it. Maybe they have demos, and they donate the car to the school. The school opens a raffle. There's 1,000 kids in school. Each gets a booklet with 10 raffle tickets in it. almost all of them sell it easily. They're cheap.
The raffles are a thing, huh? All
Yeah.
over the
And
world.
they work.
Yeah.
If you need to raise a lot of funds quickly, a raffle is a very good way to do it. In that setup is like, especially in school, because what you have is you have minions. Okay.
Uh-huh.
The problem with the raffle is selling the ticket. But if you give a kid 10 tickets and you tell them, if you sell these 10, I'll give you 10 more, they're going to sell them all, you know?
Yeah,
And he's
of
going to
course.
come back for his 10 more, especially if there is some incentive to get them to sell more. Maybe the person, I remember for the raffles we had sometimes, you know, the person who sold the most tickets also could get a prize.
Yes, of course.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because those tickets, anyway, I mean, how much would they do it? Like $100 for the car? Has to be $100, more or
Around
less.
about there. So $1,000 for a book.
Yeah, but then again,
1,000 kids
like,
in school, that's 100,000. Price of the car is
like
covered.
you need to convince a stranger that stop drinking a beer that costs $100 or smokes a package of cigarettes to sponsor you.
But that's the thing, you don't start with strangers, do you? You don't get your 10 raffle tickets and start cold calling. You go straight to mom and dad and say, hey, how many do you want? Right?
So basically,
and
they're
they
paying
probably get
upfront.
the first two, okay? Let's say they get the first 2 or 3
They're paying
tickets, and then
upfront,
the
yeah.
aunts and uncles and the aunts and uncles and grandma and grandpa and the neighbors, and eventually everybody helps you out to get them sold.
And things have changed a lot, to be honest. A lot. Like from everything, like from the kids nowadays go, like how they party, how they behave compared to us.
Things have changed because not all of it was for the good. I mean, sometimes we were hooligans, especially like, I don't know about Colombia, but here sometimes it went a little bit far, a little bit long, and a little bit too much. You know, that was often. I think the kids nowadays also, like, there's a lot of kids nowadays who's on the, you know, kind of straight edge. They don't want to take the alcohol. They don't want to take anything.
Yeah.
And it's not nice being in a place full of drunk people when you're so.
Well, depends.
Times have
Depends
changed.
if it's like if you want to be part of the group, you kind of like we used to do something similar, like the American movie show. It's you know, like somebody has an empty house, everybody goes to the house.
Party.
Yes, you know, but not like overnight party. It will be like an afternoon party.
Yeah.
You know, but
Yeah.
you still get shit faced.
Yeah.
You know, until like the parents come by, like come back from work. And I remember I used to have a friend that her mom was super cool. It was like party, yes, I'll be there. You know, like she was part of the party. But I did it just once without my mom knowing. It was like from like, I don't know, like 2 to 6, and I was like, oh my god, let's pick it up. My goodness. Yeah, I don't know if my mom found out. She never told me.
I see.
Yeah, there were no casualties.
At least.
Yeah.
Very good.
Very good.
Partying, not for the faint of heart.
I guess if it's the way we party now, that's comfortable.
Yeah.
That's comfortable. If it's the way we party like dancing and drinking. That's
too much.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Stay safe, kids. Don't do drugs.
Just go party. Cancelled.